We'll see him for at least a couple of innings tonight is the hope. And first pitch delivered as we're underway. A game that was originally scheduled for 4 p.m. but they elected to move it back a couple of hours after some inclement weather yesterday impacted the field. Purify in short right field. It's out number 1, which he and some of his coaches and Troyer are so familiar. High and deep to right. Well hit. And out of here. Camden Troyer, a return home to face his former team, and he gets Liberty on the board.
Well, it's an off-speed pitch right down the middle. Troyer stayed back really well. Got that ball up into the air to carry quite nicely.
True freshman on the roster. Off speed. Run during the past week, hitting .261. Third base, Pano charging, catcher running, and he's got him by a couple of steps.
Hey everyone, Wheels here. Just want to give you guys a heads up that my interview with Vandy Boys head coach Tim Corbin went live last night. You don't want to miss it.
When they were at Michigan, Eric Bakich and his staff, and he's from just outside of Detroit, and he's got Clemson's first hit. Could be extra bases. Crichton will make the turn, head into second with a one-out double here in the home second inning. Chopped on the left side, Marsh on to first. That's hit well to left center field. Back on it to the hill, to the wall is Barone, and it bounces off the top of the wall. It'll be a 2-out RBI double for Luke Gaffney, and the Tigers tie it up as Crichton comes across.
It's really tough. You see him lose his footing there.
Looks like came off the top of the wall.
Here it comes.
Dropping straight in, and
wow,
hit the orange line.
Yeah.
Almost looked like it bounced straight up. Did it then hit something behind the wall, or did it simply go straight up and drop back down? Let's see if this angle tells us something better.
Right there. Ooh. It hit that bar just beyond the padding. Boy, he just missed that one. If that ball is 3 feet to the left, it's a home run.
It looked like it hit that metal strip right behind the orange padding, as best we could tell, and it will be a home run. So the orange padding is in play, but the metal top of the fence is not. And therefore, the Tigers take the lead just like that with a 2-out homer by Luke Gaffney, second of the season. So now give him 10 batted in and a belated trot around the bases, if you will, at least from second to home.
If he needed a rest, he got one for about 4 minutes. Bradley Lecroy not happy about this.
Man who has seen many a game in this ballpark, coached in many a game here as well as played. So he's pleading his case to Jay Dillard, the Tigers DH. And another base runner with 2 away. First walk issued by Swink. Andrew Chufo, 9th place hitter in the order. 6 for his last 15. First pitch swinging. Well hit to center field. Back on it. Robertson. Terrace wall. And it's gone. A second 2-run homer in the inning for the Tigers. It's a 4-1 lead.
Boy,
second home run for Andrew Chufo.
Yeah, those walks will kill you, but what a swing by Chufo, showing a lot of power there. Oppo, the ball traveled almost 400 feet. You can see it's a fastball pretty much down the middle, maybe a little bit away, but that carried well out of here.
After he was retired in the first, 1-1. Well, check swing, Marsh on to first. Player who has fond memories of this ballpark. Tiger fans certainly don't, of how that weekend ended up. Such an electric weekend that it was. It kind of was a signature moment for Eric Bakich.
You got to be hacking on that one.
And after the Canarella, just shy. Then he motioned over to the dugout. It looked like he had fist pumped right after he delivered the pitch. Then when he realized it was a walk, it looked like he was telling the dugout, don't worry about it.
Tigers looking for that double play ball or a strikeout. Good off-speed breaking pitch.
Sky to left. Back on it, Listy, and halfway up the terrace. for out number 3.
It can get tricky over here, the Chapman grandstands, because the railing everywhere from that point, from the Coca-Cola over to the 46, you know, I've always been on the understanding that it's got to leave the ballpark. And it didn't leave the ballpark in my eyes. And the other thing that I was upset about was that they ruled it a double and then overturned it. If they ruled it a home run and couldn't figure it out, okay,
yes.
okay.
Sure.
But that's what I was really upset about.
Had you talked with your guys as Purify just keeps on hitting and has a leadoff single here in the 3rd. You come to a place, though, and we talked about it earlier in the telecast, the ball gets away, and Purify will head down to second base. DeCandido runs it down. Another payoff pitch coming to the Tiger junior center fielder. And first and second, still with nobody out. Chop to third, playing it Sorensen, then on to first. 5-3 on the double play. Swing and a miss. Moore will, well, he meant to throw to first, and now the run's going to score.
Oh, my goodness.
How do you like that? Because Canarella never stopped. I don't know what happened with Moore, but isn't that crazy as the Tigers build a 5-1 lead?
I think if you watch, I mean, he gets it. I'm not sure why he came all the way inside, but he was attempting to make a little jump pivot to square up his shoulders, use that orange base on the foul side.
Crichton to second, now he'll head to third. With first and second nobody out, and you figure, wow, they've got a chance to get out of this thing.
Well,
that's ball 4.
If they can get a fastball by him.
And the bases are loaded. And the payoff pitch. Chop to third. Sorensen does well with the short hop. And that'll do it. Coach, I know that you've been really encouraging Clemson fans to engage as best they can as part of the whole NIL process with the Tigers through social media. And I'd like you to talk a little bit more about your thoughts on that.
Yeah, happy to. The world changes in exactly 3 months and 19 days. July 1, when it hits, the world as we know it of NIL shifts to, rev share, and then the opportunities for players to earn above rev share. True intent of NIL is going to be based on A, them being a really good player, but B, if they have any type of influence where a business would want to hire them to sell their product, advertise, market their product, whatever. So we are encouraging our guys to be active on social media. We are encouraging all the fans to follow our players. The more followers they get equals more influence they have, and a business might be enticed to want to have a Clemson baseball player participate in their company. So we definitely want that, need the fans' help there. Hey, good inning, quick inning there.
How about that, huh?
Yeah.
We just saw fly out, had a 12-gamer coming into the weekend, and Jaron Purify has a 2-hit night, a 2-out base runner here in the 4th. Throw it over as often as he'd like. And a balk is the call. It looked like a bit of a quick pitch. And you saw that second move, and he did not the first couple of weeks of the season. And a hard shot to center field. Looks like he's going to have another run batted in. His first hit of the night. Purify comes across. It's a 6-1 game. And McCusker's off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss.
Because he's really close and just missed the target, the umpire gives him that call.
Gapper into left center field. Hits off the wall. It'll be a 2-out double in the 5th. Another 3-2 pitch coming. Rolled to short. Chufo, fast man running, gets him by a step. With an impressive body of work. 3.98 ERA. Jaron Purify, though, will commit the first Tigers error of the night.
Certainly wasn't a bad op.
Nick Barone, and that gets away from Jarrell, so the runner will move to second. Tied with Sorensen, who stands at second for the team lead. Little chopper, Pano charging, and he gets him at first by a step. Nice play by the Tigers' third baseman. In their weekend series against Central Michigan and against Duke was the only other strikeout. This is chopped on the right side. He's going to score a run. Hustling to the bag, Gaffney, and he got there in time.
Just hope and pray that it does not hurt your team.
And that's lined into right field. Will get down in front of Crichton for a 2-out hit. First of the night for Sealy, who came in leading them, hitting nearly 340. 3-0. 4-pitch walk puts him on first and second now with 2 away. Big opportunity to also avenge that error that allowed Canarella to score. And just like that, he's going to trot down to first. In the air to left, back on it a few steps. Listy for out number 3. The Tigers currently have another guy in their starting lineup who will work his way there next year.
Yeah, I love Purify. I think he's got all the tools.
And almost on cue, Canarella has the ball come his way, but it drops in. Leadoff single to start things out in the 7th. To the right side, Purify, second one, on to first. 4-6-3, and that'll do it for the Flames here in the top half of the 7th inning. Center field, Canarella on the run at the hill, reaches up. It'll go for extra bases. Troyer to second. He'll make the turn. He'll head to third. And a 1-out triple for Camden Troyer. Allen delivering a 3-1 pitch. Now first and third with 1 away here in the Liberty 8th. As we told you, he went down swinging earlier. There's a liner up the middle into center field. That'll get a run home. Make it a 6-3 ball game. Cal Early, freshman second baseman, his second run batted in his Liberty career. Baseball offers opportunities for redemption. And Tucker Moore, who was probably thinking about trying to run into one right there, will jog down to first. Again, a 2-2 pitch to the 9th place batter in the order. To short, Chufo, second one, pass man running to first. Out was the call. Ball was dropped by Gaffney. It's going to be a bang-bang play at first anyway. Great scoop by Gaffney.
That really was.
Let's see if Robertson first beat the throw, and then, of course, the ball came loose.
Well, he's
it looks like he's got him right there on a fabulous scoop by Gaffney. It clearly looks like the throw got to the back of the webbing before the foot hit the bag, but then what made the ball come out of Gaffney has to be what they're reviewing. And was that all part of the play, that motion, the sweep after the scoop, that caused the ball to come out of the glove of Gaffney after making just a great play on the throw in the dirt?
That's a catch.
Purify.
He's actually standing up.
Now the ball, as you could see, he had already kind of started to lose possession of the ball as the sweep was completed. So they are going to say the runner Robertson safe at first, so it keeps the inning going. It makes it a 6-4 game. The Flames would like to try to get a little bit closer under Malstat, but he comes through with a swing and a miss. North Carolina really not all that far from here. And a swing and a miss. 9 strikeouts by Liberty pitching on the night.
By Marsh to lay off of that pitch.
2-2, chopped on the right side. Gaffney, pitcher covering. Malstat got to the bag ahead of the runner for out number 1. Great job ranging to his left. And this is rolled on the right side to Purify. And 2 up and 2 down here in the Liberty 9th. Bailey would improve to 2-0. It would be a Malstat trying to save it for Bailey. And he does. Called strike 3. Lucas Malstat gets the side in order in the 9th. And the Clemson Tigers make it 14 straight wins.